All right, man. Let's talk about Paolo Brancho and his tournament run. And last night he still dropped like 20 and 10, but there's only like really one concern with Paolo Brancho that concerns me. Well, it's two, but we already talked about the first one. And it looked like LeBron might have the answers to the first issue. Coach K got sent home um, yesterday by North Carolina. Just seemed to have Duke's numbers. But one thing that Carolina had was length. That's what they had a lot of. They had a lot of length. They had the leading rebound getter in the ACC at 21 rebounds. Even while he played the less minutes, this Babcock guy, he played less minutes than anybody in the starting lineup because he got injured. But uh, but he ended up having 21 rebounds. Then they had another guy. I think it was this kid right here making. Let's see if we get. Yeah, it was had his guy. So they had a lot of height and length in they back end, and Ranchino shot 8 for 17. 2 for 4 from three free throws. He was 20 points and 10 rebounds. One of the things that concerns you about him, his game was the length bothered him. Especially his first two shot attempts he missed because he couldn't really get over. The Macon get in the backcourt guy. He couldn't get over them, and they caused some problems. And they length and size is the reason Duke lost this game. It caused some problems for Mark Williams too. He was in foul trouble, but they length was just simply too much. And then, you just got to big the difference when you look. You know, is he? And he's not done growing, but is he? Is he truly 16? I think he might come in. He may be 16, maybe 6'9", 6'8". His measurements gonna say something, but he's a very talented basketball player. But if you're talking about his two biggest holes, is he's sweating 7 pounds per game, which he got a special drink. He ain't really suffered those cramps. Um, down the stretch no more since he got the special oxygen generated whatever drink. And then two, you said, well, what's the other situation with him? Well, he's shooting over length. Length, this game last night showed, even though he still had a terrific game, numbers wise, Length showed that, it bothers him at the rim, but, he's shooting the ball a lot better. He can take you off the dribble, but, his ability to shoot over length is just probably going to be an issue. But good thing for him is, he not probably be going to be actually play the five until down the line. Down the line, he probably gonna be asked to get in there and mix it up and play the five. That's probably gonna be the thing about it. But he's still growing. But the thing is, he's gonna play the floor. Most fours are, Jeremy Grant is one of the more rangier fours. Even though he really a three, but he's gonna be asked to, he's gonna go over some length. Even though the NBA is downsizing, but most nights he probably gonna be the biggest and strongest and um, you know, four out there, so, but going over, going over length is just a concern. That's a concern. Just going over length, and you in the post, shooting over length, you know what I'm saying, but the good thing about his game, he can take you away from the bucket. If you get somebody taller and longer, and try to get around them and stuff like that. You say, well, how can uh, be language is practicing. Probably getting your trainer getting the broomstick, practice against taller and longer guys. One thing about it is, Blake Griffin figured it out, LeBron figured it out. You got to really get into their body, and finish through contact, and he can do that a little bit. It's just gonna take some time. But his first two buckets, or his first two attempts at the rim last night, he had some issues with finishing over some height, some length. And also if there's a third concern defensively, just with his team, he has the potential and athleticism to be a good defensive player. But right now, what we lacking is outside of Killian Hayes, we lacking elite defenders or really good defenders. We lacking a rim defender. So that's one of the reasons why if you just looking at, what fit, you probably, you look at his talent, you love it. When you look at Jabari Smith, you love the height, you love the length, but you look at Shaq Holmgren, bro. You probably love the length and the defensive ability. Especially if you're the Pistons, you need defenders, and that's where Shaq Holmgren got the edge over everybody in the top. His versatility across that first front line. When you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, you look at Shaq Holmgren, can he get bigger and stronger and match up with him? So Pistons, when you look at the front line, you got to erase everything off the front line right now but Sadiq Bey. So you looking, you're gonna move Jeremy Grant, fine. You're looking at that, the power forward in that 5 spot. You need a rim defender that's rangy, and you also need a forward like Shaq Holmgren, who rangy, who give you some versatility at the 3, give you some versatility at the 5 and the 4. That's why Shaq Holmgren is in demand. I'm not really worried about the weight. I'm not sure, what he gonna weigh at the combine or officially, or can he put any weight on. That's a huge thing. But what Paolo Banchero got going for him is star power. He can handle he can handle the ball. He can deliver the ball. He can pop and shoot. He can post. I mean, the only thing that's hurting him is the sweating thing, which it seemed like he took care of. He gonna take care of more of LeBron. And defensively, you know what I'm saying? Can he be good on the, can he athletic enough to do it? Can he be big time defensively? And that's why Shaq Holmgren got the edge. What can't Shaq Holmgren do? He can shoot it, he can pass it, he can block it. You know what I'm saying? He just got to get stronger. And then again, you can hide him at the 4 and the 3 spot. He gonna be okay. And what's so good about Jabari Smith is that he's the modern day big man. He's the modern day 4. They love you can shoot threes and put when he should be on the post. But when you look at everybody between the 4, Ivy, Brancho, Smith, and Shaq Holmgren, you just say, well, put who's the most talented, just out there, who is just look like they can be a star, and it's Paolo Brancho. He look more like he probably just gonna be a star. Physically, we see what he measuring. Physically, he built like a mountain man. He can handle the ball. He can go get a bucket. He can post up. He can shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? He can rebound the ball. He can run up and down the floor. He probably can guard multiple positions when he get there. He keep growing. He can play the 5. So talent-wise, it's him. But then it's more than talent too. At the end of the day, you gotta say, well, we got two guys who should be handling the ball if you get rid of Jeremy Grant and Bay and Kay Cunningham. Just Shaq Holmgren, he can handle the ball. He can do all those things too. He's overall a better player, but Broncho got the body, he got the charisma, it looked like so. And Ivy, the game is going to a guard dominant game. You can shore up your backcourt with Ivy and Kay Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? You know, but thing about Ivy and Bradshaw, it complicates things for Sadiq Bey, especially if Jeremy Grant's still around. But even if he gone, it complicates things for him because Bradshaw was great with the ball in his hand. Kay's great with the ball in his hand. And Sadiq Bey is great with the ball in his hand. So you might see more maneuvering with the Pistons, probably sooner than later, year and 2 years, because I think Bey is riding here not being able to showcase his talent. And you add another ball dominant guy. Some people want to add Miles Bridges. Where does that leave him? Just sitting in the corner, wasting his God-given talent to put the ball on the floor, get a bucket, post guys, get a bucket, move it out the basketball, get a bucket. So, like I said before, man, fit is gonna be huge and how all this kind of materialize. But ultimately, you have to take the best available talent. And through this process, I think Paolo Banchero with his tournament run is probably going to he's probably got an edge right now, but over everybody. But in the process, I think you're looking at somebody might rise. You're looking at Shaq Holmgren, Paolo, Ivy, And Jabari Smith, if he come out, somebody gonna fall, somebody gonna rise, somebody gonna measure in shorter, somebody gonna have a bad shooting day, somebody gonna have bad one on one, somebody gonna have bad interviews, and they gonna have good interviews, good one on ones, great shootings, great combines, great weight, better height, better length. So somebody gonna rise, somebody's gonna fall, but right now. You've had me asked to pick today. I mean, I think you really can't go wrong. Even with Jabari Smith, I think you really can't go wrong. I think he was just playing out of position at Auburn. And if you can get him to, when you watch him post up and, if you get him to play block to block, elbow to elbow and post up, um, he can block shots too. So, like I said, if I was to go today, man, I probably take, it's tough. I'm going today, I probably take Shat Holmgren still. You got to give you a list. I probably go Shat Holmgren. It's just the fit is too beautiful. I probably go Shat Holmgren, Paolo, Jaden Ivey, and Jabari Smith. As we see who rise up there, but I wouldn't be upset at any of the guys that they would pick. So unless they didn't work out, but I just think Shat still got. He just got the talent and he fit better. You know what I'm saying? That's just the honest truth. He got the talent, and you got to match up with Evan Mobley and Lloyd Markkinen, Kevin Love, Jared Allen, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton. You got to match up with guys in your own division, let alone conference. So I mean, you got to match up with Milwaukee Lynx. They're the class of the conference. So like I said before, Mark Williams still on my radar. You're able to add a Mark Williams just at home, get better instantly defensively. Then you can start to build team defense. And like I said, it wouldn't be mad at Ivy neither because that's where the league is going. Guy that can handle the ball, get his shot. Can you turn him into a semi-point guard? Kay Cunningham turn into a good guard. Ivy can turn into a good guard. So got two good combo guards in the backcourt. I can see that working. But hey, love Paolo Banchero, but we'll see, man. This process, somebody gonna smash it. But right now, his concern is just shooting over length and the sweat thing. And I don't think the sweat thing is a concern anymore. With the drinking, with LeBron probably will help him. So I think I don't really think the shooting over length is they're gonna nitpick. Shooting over length, defending. Can he be a high level defender or a good defender? Is the only question is Detroit don't have enough of them. You know. But that is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit on notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. Go live, drop a video. Financial and support, Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Basically, donate, just comment, share the video. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Got business question, card response, review requests. All that links